Hi everyone, my name's Kathy. Welcome to Skint Living UK. Have you had a long day and had a look in the cupboard and think to yourself, there's nothing in to eat? Have you got some noodles? These Koka ones you can get everywhere really cheap, well less than £1. And we do these noodles in Aldi where you get 3 sheets of noodles for £1 as well. I've had a little look in your fridge. Have you got a couple of eggs? Well, you're good to go because you can make today's tea. I cooked my noodles in the usual way and I've put it in a sieve. And I'm heating up some oil in a pan. So I had a little mooch in my fridge and in my pantry. In my pantry I've got sweet corn, I've got peas, I've got mushrooms. If you're going to use them, you need to sieve them first. In my fridge I had carrots and I just peeled them into little thin ribbons using a veggie peeler. Chopped up an onion and I had half a red pepper and half a green pepper because I've been eating them all week for salad. So you can use a combination of both, all, or whatever way you want to do it. I'm just going to use the stuff from the fridge today. So the oil's been heating up. This is nice with the peas and the mushrooms in particular. This is a handful of mushrooms, fresh or tinned. Just use whatever you've got in your fridge or whatever you've got in your cupboard. Just make it up as you go along. I bought some bean sprouts the other day from Aldi, but you don't need these. It's just like an extra bonus. These are 75 pence in Aldi at the moment, but I managed to get a bag that was 30% off. I'm only going to use a handful of them. I'm not going to use loads. So just let them cook for a minute or two. These Koka noodles are handy if you've got nothing in or if you just can't be bothered cooking. My local sweet shop does them for 60p a packet. As Home and Bargain does 3 packets for £1.20 or 5 packets for £2. Iceland does them as well. I think most places have caught on to them now because they're quick, convenient and come in all different flavours. I particularly like the ones from Aldi because it comes in 3 sheets and you can just use 1 sheet at a time, and you've got a little bit of a standby there for next time. So if you've got a couple of eggs, mix them in a bowl with a dot of milk. If you've got 3 eggs, use 3 eggs. I've got 3 eggs and a dot of milk, but if you've only got a couple, make it go a little bit further with the milk. I'm going to push them to the side. Sorry for my pan swirling around. I've only got one hand because I'm using the other one with my phone. And then I'm going to put the egg mixture in. Let that sizzle for a little bit. Yeah, so just cheapy noodles and some eggs and whatever veggies you can scrounge around in your kitchen will do. Sweet corn's absolutely lovely and I like the way it pops in your mouth, and the mushrooms give it that nice umami flavour, a bit of a meaty texture as well. I've got some cheapy soy sauce. I get this from Aldi. It's around £1 in Asda and it's around 70 pence, 60-70 pence in Aldi, but it is a smaller bottle, so it's like anything else, you get what you pay for. So while this egg's cooking a little, I'm going to put a bit of soy sauce on. For that authentic Chinese taste, I recommend Chinese 5-spice. I've got none left at the moment, so that's why I'm not using it. But a little bottle of soy goes a long way. It's cooking up nicely now. So what have you been up today? Have you been out in the sunshine? Or is it raining where you are? We've seemed to have had a combination of both. In here in Liverpool, it was raining at first, then I got really sunny. I took the dog out for a walk in my local park. It was absolutely glorious. And because it's hot, I take a water bottle with me for the dog, a reusable one. And today, for the first time, I took my rucksack with me to carry all little bits and bobs, because I usually bring bits of scraps to feed the birdies with. And I brought a spare cat bowl for the dog to drink out the water, because when I'm giving it out the bottle, a lot of it goes to waste. It goes all over the floor. So I thought, right, I need to bring a bowl with me. So yeah, so if anyone has seen me, they'd be thinking, God, she's off here, I'm bringing a cat bowl to the park. But there you go. Needs must, because bulldogs aren't very good at regulating the temperature, so they need plenty of water. And then when we got back, she was still really hot, so I ended up flinging her in the shower and hosing her down. So she had a gob on, and then she's been asleep since. I think it sort of took her out of it. So there's the eggs and the veggies cooked. And now I'm going to add the cooked noodles. And because I'm a glutton for punishment, I'm going to put a bit more soy sauce in. Because who doesn't like a bit of soy? Maybe if you've got a bit of ginger or a bit of garlic, that would be lovely too. Let's just have a little experiment. It doesn't have to be fresh veggies, as I said, it can be tinned. It's making me hungry. Must admit, I will go, and I'm going to stop it now. I turn the video off. There you go. So, cheapy egg noodles, using whatever leftover bits that you've got, or even some tin veg. It doesn't really matter, or a combination of. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and what you do with your fridge and cupboard leftovers as well. I'd be interested to know, and maybe I could share with everybody on Friday on Frugal Friday video. Bye for now.